welcome to your daily love reading for Saturday, Super Saturday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. We're going to bring in the Twin Flame Animal Oracle to see what animal guides are assisting right now. I'm also going to bring in the Beautiful Angel Prayers Oracle by Kyle Gray and my deck, the Almost Tarot. And then to see what you may be dealing with, struggling with, or wondering about, I'm going to bring in the Longing Heart of the Divine Feminine for you and the Divine Masculine Deepest Concerns for that. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the guidance for you today? What's the guidance for you today? You're being reminded today of your power and your independence, okay? What's the guidance for them today? What's the guidance for them today? Or what's the energy around them today? What's happening with them? One card for them. What's the energy around the journey? And what's the guidance for you today? What's the guidance from the angels for you today? I feel there's like warrior energy coming through for you today. I've just seen Archangel Ariel in that card and there's a lot of power behind that. So I feel you're being guided to remember your power today. No matter what's going on, no matter whether you're in no contact or contact, whether you're in the throes of separation or other things are going on, whatever it is that's happening right now today, you must remember your power because that will get you through not only this day, but this journey and this life on the earthly plane. What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey? Flying out. Okay, flying out on the floor for the journey there. What's the guidance for you today? What animal is around you today and why? Got that one. And the others went back in there. What's the animal around them today? Wow. Got a ladybug for them. Very powerful. What's the guidance and the animal around the journey today? What's the animal around the journey? Thank you, angels. What may you be struggling with today or dealing with or longing for or wanting? One card coming out and then these cards are getting my attention here, okay? So I feel that's the most important card on top and they clarifiers or something else you're dealing with. What's going on with them? What's their deepest concerns today? Wow, one card. Let's see what that is. I need to get healthy. Absolutely they do. They need to get healthy body and mind, I think, with that. So let's see what's going on then. So the first card coming through for you is, didn't I mean anything to you? So this may be what your ego is telling you when you're in separation or when they're not replying to you or they're not contacting or coming forward or leaving a situation. You might think, didn't I mean anything to you? Don't I even matter to you? Don't you even care about me? Aren't I your priority? Why don't you feel about me the way I feel about you? These are all things the ego tells you when you go into fear or you're not receiving what you want or you're longing for them or you're craving them. Didn't I mean anything to you? What your inner child is wanting is attention, affection. Your inner child is wanting them to come and say, it's going to be okay. Of course you mean something to me. Of course you matter to me. Of course you're the only one I want. Of course I want to be with you and spend my life with you. Of course. This is what your inner child is craving. So this is a sign to give to yourself today. This is why I feel this energy is coming through, is to remember who you are, because when you remember who you are, you remember your own power. You don't need them validating anything. Of course you mean something to them. What they are struggling with is to give to themselves. What they are struggling with is to choose themselves, to give to themselves. So because they're not giving to themselves or making themselves priority, they can't make you priority until they do that. So you're saying, didn't I mean anything to you? This is about them not really listening to themselves right now. That's why their card is, I need to get healthy, because they can't give to you in a healthy way until they are feeling healthy themselves. Body, mind, soul, heart, emotions. If they're not feeling emotionally healthy, they're not able to give the right way. If they're not feeling physically fit or strong enough, they're not able to make changes. So recognize that it's nothing to do with you right now and it's everything to do with them, why they may not be showing up for you the way that you want. So don't ever think that you don't mean anything to them, because of course you do. You are one soul. It's only the ego that tells you otherwise. Have you updated your social media? So you may be curious about what they're doing. Have you updated social media? Why? So they may well have updated their social media, or maybe you're feeling that they have if you have no access to that and it's just on your mind. Have you updated your social media? What are you doing? So I feel this is you perhaps being curious about what they're doing, especially if they are not reaching out to you. Yeah, why stay with the karmic when you don't want to? This may be on your mind. You might think, I don't get it. I know you don't want to stay with that karmic partner. I know you're not happy there. I know you're not growing there or evolving there or being satisfied there. So why do it? Why stay there? Don't I mean anything to you? Why stay there? Why have you updated your social media? Why are you showing this person on social media? So this is what I feel you're going over in your mind. They give me a block. And this can also be because there's blocks in communication. Maybe you've even had some kind of misunderstanding or argument about this, because you're saying, I just don't understand it. I wouldn't stay with a karmic partner if I didn't want to. So why are you doing that? And it's about you understanding they need to get healthy. They need to be able to feel strong enough to change, because to them, it's not just about moving away from the karmic partner. It's about starting their whole life again. It's about having a whole new identity. It's about taking a mask off and revealing their true self. And that's something they haven't done for a very long time. So it's very scary to them. So they need to get healthy emotionally, physically, financially even, to be able to do that. It's not because they don't love you or want you. It's because they need to be able to make that decision based on their own power. So this is about you understanding that they know full well they're not happy there. They don't want to be there. It's not serving them. It's a routine. They're not satisfied. It's not ticking all the boxes. But it's not that they're staying there because they're just enjoying being there. It's because they haven't yet got the strength to change. So recognize this. There's no need for you to compare yourself to a karmic partner, because you are their number one. Just because they're staying with a karmic partner doesn't mean that you don't mean anything to them. It's about seeing through the illusion of this, the physical world, and seeing it from a spiritual point of view. So you're saying, what happens now? What happens now you're with this karmic partner? What happens now when you've made me feel this way or that way? And again, remember, no one can make you feel a certain way without your own permission. So I feel you're dealing with your own emotions today, and I feel there's some frustration and anger here. So remember, when you feel frustrated, when you feel anger, it can also be coming from them, especially when they are repressing their feelings and their emotions and their desires. It's coming through the sacral chakra. So you may be picking up on their frustration today, their anger today, and it's making you feel this way too. So the animal that's guiding you is the gorilla. To remember who you are. This is why I'm connecting with this energy of you being this leader, taking back your power, knowing your own truth, and also allowing them to take the leadership role, to take a step forward to you while you take a step back. That they need to take control of their life to show up for you the right way, to leave behind that karmic situation, to find the strength to stand up to that person, to find the courage to take off that mask and be authentic, to finally choose themselves, to be able to choose you and show you just how much they care. So being a leader is about being fearless in the face of adversity and taking chances. You are being guided to do what you feel is right. Maybe you feel like you want to air your concerns, you want to tell them what's on your mind. But you're also being reminded to relax and breathe before you do that, because it may be something you do and then regret. So instead, write down your feelings. Journal them down, instead of expressing them and causing problems that you may regret in the future, because you are strong and independent. So this is reminding you right now that you are a fighter, that you are a warrior, that you are a leader, that you don't need anyone validating you to feel loved or good enough, because you already are loved and you already are good enough. Just because there's delayed communication or no messages does not mean there's going to be no messages. It means it may just not be the right time at this moment, because they are already working out what to do. So don't give up. Look at this warrior spirit. You've got this knight here, someone in armour. So you're being given the strength and the power you need to armour up right now to handle what's going on. Because if your ego is trying to trick your mind, saying to you, oh, you don't care about me, I don't mean anything to you because you've updated social media, but you're not reaching out to me, or you're online, but you're not reaching out to me. The angel's saying, don't give up. You are independent. You are strong. You are a fighter. You can get through this. You may not understand why they're staying with a karmic partner when they don't want to, and you may be thinking, what happens now? But you are strong enough to handle this situation. Dreams coming true. Your dreams are coming true. So you may be connecting with them right now through dreams you're having while you are sleeping, but also through your mind. So you've got to make sure you're keeping your thoughts uplifted. The angel guidance is to make a healthy choice. And this is really important as well, because they get the card, I need to get healthy, and you've got healthy choices. And this is because you're also mirroring each other. So you need to make healthy choices right now to choose peace, to choose to move beyond the ego, to choose to understand that your ego is causing you problems, stressing you out and giving you pain. The healthy choice is to choose to breathe yourself into the now and find your focus, find your center, find relief in the peace you find in your heart, to trust your heart and what you feel. The angels are going to guide you to make healthy decisions so that you take a step back and let them come to you. So you don't react and reach out to them and say something you regret. Instead, you write it in your journal. Or you perhaps have a good scream or do some exercise. And speak your truth. Archangel Gabriel is helping you to speak with integrity. So speak with integrity. If you feel you need to tell them today what's on your mind, speak with integrity. But also do it in a very calm, loving, compassionate way. Because you know yourself, when you say something in the heat of the moment, if you say something because you're feeling emotional, usually you regret it. And it can be the same on social media, sharing something on social media, and then it causes more problems because people get involved. If you have a rant, people get involved. Are you okay? What's going on? Or they start bringing more drama in. So yes, it's okay to speak your mind and say what you're thinking, but do it in a very kind, gentle, loving, compassionate way that gets your point across without you pointing the finger or judging them or trying to point out to them what they need to change when they already know. So I feel like there's a mixed bag here, because what I'm connecting with is, I feel some of you are feeling strong today. Some of you are feeling powerful, and you're recognizing when you go into this energy, and then you are giving yourself a good talking to, relaxing yourself and calming your mind. Some of you want to shout at your person or send a message and tell them some home truths or get things out. And the angel's saying it's okay to do that because that's you operating in your truth. However, make sure you're responding in a loving way instead of reacting with fear. Take a moment to perhaps pause and think before you send the message. Or perhaps write it out and then think before you press send. Because it may just be that you need to get it off your chest through your written word, through journaling, or actually working through your emotions in this way before you actually air it with them. You may not need to say it to them at all. You may just need to work through it in your own way. There's been many times on my own journey where I've wished that I have thought about it more before I've actually pressed the send button. Because it's just actually getting the emotion out and the words out is enough sometimes to bring the healing in instead of sending it. Because if you send it, you can't take it back. And then you've got to deal with the fallout of that, or the outcome of that, or the ripple effect of that. So what I'm feeling is, think before you act today, and you'll feel better for it. And of course you mean something to them. Just because they're not replying or they've seemed to have disappeared, or doesn't mean they don't feel anything for you. Some of them are processing and dealing with their karmic situation right now. And they've pulled away to handle that because there's going to be some karmic endings coming as we move into July. So I feel you've been guided to have faith. Some of them have pulled away because they need to get healthy. And they know that. They know they may be living in an unhealthy environment and they need to live in a healthy one. Some of them are feeling unhealthy physically because they may have gone through a physical thing lately that's made them have a health scare, and it's brought them back down to reality. They're starting thinking, I've got to change things. Life's too short. I don't want to waste any more time. Some of them want to get healthier to feel more confident to be able to approach you or come to you. Some of them feel like they've lost all their confidence in relationships or situations they've been doing or in for a long time. So they need to take control of their life. Now, the animal that's helping is the ladybird, because luck is on their side. So they have the power right now to make changes. They have the power right now to embrace all the opportunities flowing to them. So there may be opportunities flowing to them right now to get healthy. So they could be offered another job. Or maybe someone invites them down the gym. Or they may just be given time off work to get healthy. Or there could be other things going on. We've got balance. So getting healthy is also balance. It's about emotional balance. They may have time to find this balance. Maybe they're going somewhere, doing something. It pulls them away from the karmic situation, or it allows them to spend more time by themselves so they can move into alignment. So alignment is taking place so you can give and receive equally. And this is what's going on within them. Alignment is taking place so they're able to give to you and receive from you equally. And they are also experiencing ascension symptoms right now, which is another reason why they may feel like they need to get healthy, because they could be going through something physically. They could be going through something emotionally they can't even express or talk about or put into words. But they are experiencing both masculine and feminine energy right now. And it doesn't matter whether they are a guy or a gal, it doesn't matter what gender they are, they're going to be feeling all kinds of ways. So they may be feeling emotional 1 minute, then the next they may feel distant. So you've got to let them process what they're going through. Because through this, something will be birthed. There will be a new beginning. They're going through a hatching stage. They're being transformed right now. A new life is being born to you. And this is what they know they want. Because you're saying, why stay with a karmic partner if you don't want to? Why hide your feelings from me when I know you don't want to? Why repress all this desire when you want to act on it? And they're saying, hang on a minute, a new life is being born to me. A new beginning, a new place, a new home, a new job, a baby. The possibilities are endless. So they know what they want with you and they know what they can have with you. Because with you, the possibilities are endless. With you, they feel strong, they feel confident, they feel healthy, they feel aware, they feel like they could start a new job or move towards a new business opportunity. They feel like they could have a new beginning with you and move house and live with you and perhaps even have a family with you, a baby with you. These are things that are being shown. Now, if they're going through any of these things in their physical world right now, there is a reason for that. Because perhaps you think, hang on, my person has just had a baby with a karmic partner, or they've just moved into a new home with a karmic partner, or they've just started a new job. Understand that all these things are happening for a reason, to make them aware of what they need to change and bring them more into balance with their truth, so they can take that mask off and be free. So be grateful. And I feel they are very grateful for you. They want you to know today that they are grateful for you, and they want to thank you for the way you've come into their life and changed it. And I feel today they are actually thinking about the things they are grateful for, because they may have had some kind of scare, health scare, or something's happened to them emotionally that's made them realise how blessed they are to be alive. So I feel they've gone through something lately that's really made them look at life differently, and they are starting to realise life is short. And Archangel Raziel, the psychic angel, is helping them to access their spiritual gifts to make changes. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me to channel my gifts and talents, so they can perhaps start a new business or even begin again, doing something more spiritual, but mainly to be able to open up and communicate to themselves and then to communicate to you. So understand that they are changing. The divine is working behind the scenes to make this happen right now. So the energy around the journey, we've got the snake. I love it. Wood snake here again. Maybe you've even been questioning the wood snake because you're thinking, hang on, I thought this wood snake was going to come in this year and create a karmic ending. So why are they staying with the karmic when they don't want to? And the wood snake is saying, give me time. I know what I'm doing. I'm helping them to shed their skin, and it will feel good. So release the past to embrace a more enriching future. Leave behind all that no longer serves you. So I feel the wood snake is here to remind you he is on this right now, and he's moving things into place even during the separation. So if there is a separation right now, it's preparation. Something is happening from this to bring in, look at this, a new beginning. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. Separation is preparation. It's creating the way. The wood snake is assisting with this new beginning. So if you're thinking, oh, they're never going to leave the karmic partner, think again. If you think that you don't matter to them, think again. If you're wondering what happens now, there is a new beginning ahead. They know what they need to do. They are preparing in their own way during the silence or the separation. So have faith in God's plan. Have faith that all is well. So let's bring in some letters today. And I want to say a big thank you as well to those of you who've been emailing me and commenting about how these letters are helping. Because remember, I see things in these too. Just words randomly come in through these letters that you also need to know too. So it's not just about letters or initials. It's also things that you directly connect with. The first thing I'm connected with here is they're giving me finish line. Before I even look at any letters, they're telling me finish line. Because I'm seeing this as Finn. Now this could be a name, Finn. But they're giving me the word finish line. Finlay coming through as well. But they're giving me finish line. Okay, finish line. Don't know if we've got a H here. We have finish. Something is being finished right now. The wood snake is assisting with this endings to bring in a new beginning. There's a finish line in sight. And that's happening in the quiet. Okay, so I've got Q for quiet there. They're showing me quiet. They're also showing me Friday may be important. Okay, so this could be something that happens on Friday next week, or a Friday may be important. We've got J, and again, J for journey. We've got M, we've got E. So this is about me. Make it about you right now as well. Okay, focus on you. Remember, if they seem to be making it all about them, me, they are working on themselves. We've got Y for yes. We've got K for kiss. We've got R and D. I'm feeling ready with that and I. They show me ready. Ready to come together, ready for something to happen. But the big thing I'm connecting with here is finish line. You're nearly at the finish line. Don't give up. The quiet time is assisting. So the letters you may connect with, we've got F, we've got H, we've got Q, we've got K, we've got Y, I, S, R, N, D. We've got I again, so two I's. We've got E. We've got M, they give me the word Emma. We've got J, and J could be important for like J as in J, that could be a nickname. Joe, we've got F as well, they give me the name Fiona. Finlay, S. So you read what's coming through here. So we've got F, we've got H, we've got Q, we've got K, we've got Y. We've got D, they give me Daniel as well. We've got N, we've got R, we've got S. And I feel sister, there could be sister involved. We've got I and E, we've got M, we've got J and F. But what I'm connecting with is the quiet time is creating the way for the finish line. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.